indulge in a clash of continents within a few leisurely paces. While we are more often indoors, we are given a treat by an everlasting and an ever-changing window. A garden grows with a spectrum of plants, flowers, and trees that once originated from one nation. It was Pangaea's split that diversified them into eastern and western species. The Korean viburnum trees withstand the weight after a rainy April. Its verdant leaves hold the remaining raindrops, which are shaped like transparent treasures. I stand on my toes to tilt one shrub of flowers, and the tangible fragrance wafts through the air and into my nose.
I turn to the shrub of forsythia, which lines the path, serving as a memoir for persistence. Although the brilliant golden rain surrenders to April, branches burgeon fiercely like warriors of the garden. The base thin and brittle, but leaves dense and heavy, its presence felt far and wide. I clench inwardly in a quiet desperation for the next spring bloom. Like its North American partner, the Korean pink forsythia parades its flowers in March. Clouds of cotton candy, a sight for sore eyes, embellish this garden of delight. When April passes, the bush quietly evolves into a bulging green that blends into the grassy surroundings.
Up ahead, the cherry blossom tree displays an art in the garden. The flowers are nearly pure white, tinged with the palest pink, and they bring an image of innocent girls with light blush, smiling under the breeze. A Japanese maple tree stands in the front nearby. The hand-shaped leaves emerge in May, and the small reddish flowers are born in clusters. When the sky turns dark, it will look like clustered stars hanging above the road. The fallen petals act as a barrier of clouds covering the soil below. The trees suddenly seem more grand once I look up from the ground.
A sharp left turn leads to the tall Torii gate straddling the path ahead. The plain wooden planks pale from the pink cherry blossoms. Every step until now are as though I trespass into a new land. With that profound discovery, it feels difficult to turn back. The stones placed around me act as wallflowers in this garden, where until now I did not notice them. Their smooth surfaces from the countless rainy days seemingly straightened to roll over the ginkgo. However, their presence brings me back to this garden.
Just before the bridge on my right lies a withering white pine, which has certainly seen better days. Beaten by spring rain, dried by summer heat, bent by autumn wind, and frozen by winter chill, this tree has been twisted into the ground. Now it resembles an oversized bush. With a frown, I kneel down to peer closer. A tired sigh passes through my lips, but sympathy reminds me that this white pine is much more weary. Enduring the trials of Mother Nature must be an accomplishment, something to admire.
Although damp from the rain, a wooden bridge crosses above a sea of stone, ginkgo, and grass, with an arch steep enough to stop and inspect the surroundings. The sound of my creaking steps fall deaf by this paradox. A man-made Western structure, in the midst of a garden, does not hide the nature, but rather harmonizes with the body Eastern culture provides. The warble of a bird soars above like a cheerful siren, but in this garden, the silence soars like a song.
Created using Powtoon.